A habit is a stimulus response that we kind of form automatically due to repeated behavior. And because of this, you could probably understand that we have a lot of habits that we don't like. And simply put, if you have a habit you don't like, you need to replace it with a healthier alternative. You need to delve into what you're actually gaining from this negative habit experience, and you need to figure out why you like it. And once you figure out why you like it, whether you're gaining, comfort or validation or whatever it may be, then you can switch and find a healthier alternative. I want to keep it real though. This healthier alternative isn't going to completely eradicate your old habit. You still have to see why the new habit with the positive gain is better than the old habit with the negative gain. And somebody taught me this process of loving a habit to death. And what it basically is you kind of really observe yourself doing this habit and really realize, is it even worth it at all? And I did this when I started, it was around when I started meditating. I was still smoking at the time, and there'd be times where I'd smoke and then I'd go meditate. And I kind of really realized like the severe mental chatter and just commotion that smoking brought on. And I really didn't like that altered state of mind. And through that, I kind of realized like, hey, I really don't like this. This has just been an automatic habit that's been going on for years. And from there, truly seeing that I actually don't enjoy the habit was enough for me to say, I'm going to stop doing this. And maybe I did it one or two times afterwards, after that decision, just to make sure. And once I kind of realized what was going on, it really never was the same. And I was able to, drop it like that. But it's important to recognize why you do what you do and realize that a lot of it is just kind of automatic patterns that we've adapted over time. And you might not actually like what you're doing. Or maybe it's obvious, that you don't like what you're doing, but you still have to look and, what am I trying to say? You still have to look and see what you're gaining from this habit and replace it with a positive alternative. How do you do this, you might ask? So, I have these little stickers, these little, like the little red circle stickers you got in kindergarten. They're all different colors. I have a kind of habit tracker on my calendar, and I have a pretty good system going now. As I have my goals that I have for the day to get completed, and every time I do that, I pop a little sticker on the calendar. So then I could look back and say, oh, it's like the same thing as making like a note card with check marks. You can kind of track your progress and say, hey, this is awesome. I got some real momentum going. And just kind of that visualization has been really helpful for me, because it's like you, one, want to keep up a streak, but two, it's not measuring something to the point of, I should be doing better than that. Like, it's something specific, just kind of like a general tracking. So you're not like comparing things, down to the T. The idea is to kind of have this sense of visual achievement. So you can like look at your calendar and be like, wow, look at my consistency. And some people might not find that very helpful. So another helpful thing is like an accountability partner, which is basically, like a gym buddy. Like, you go to the gym and you always, you have a partner, because there's going to be days you don't want to go to the gym, and that person is going to drag your ass out to the gym. I mean, your accountability partner could be your friend, could be a parent, could be a sibling. Just somebody, say like you want to cook more home cooked dinners and you want to eat out less. Have like your brother be like, hey, I'm going to pay you $100. Make it something that's going to hurt. I'm going to pay you $100 every time that I go out and buy food, or every time I don't cook dinner at home. And it's important to actually follow through with it. So like if you fuck up, admit you fucked up and give your brother $100. But when you discipline yourself like that, you're going to get shit done. And that's kind of, the overall goal. You can get into a groove, and sooner or later, you're not going to need that commitment advice. You want to focus on building or deconstructing one habit at a time, because when you try to focus your attention in multiple ways, it never works. You really need to put that energy and that effort into one thing and get your system going and get it a little bit figured out. Go on for a month, 2, 3, and then once you have it going without anything crazy as far as resistance, then you can, move on to another habit that you wanted to do. And the kind of ultimate goal here is to tailor your habits down to only ones that are going to make you genuinely happy. And that's going to take a very long time, but it's a worthwhile process if you're going to have long-lasting happiness. And I think, as a recommendation, start with a meditation habit. And like we said, you got to make the meditation habit easy. So sit down every morning, first thing in the morning, 2 minutes a day, meditate. Just 2. That's it. Make it really easy. Sit up. Hell, even if you have to do it in bed, sit up and meditate for 2 minutes. And then it's done and out of the way. And you can slowly over time integrate that into your normal system to a point where it will feel normal. And after a little while, you can bump it up. Do 3 minutes, do 5 minutes, do 10 minutes. And from a meditation habit, you're literally unstoppable, because when you fall off track in any other habit, you can kind of realize, hey, I'm falling off a track in this habit. Do I actually want to keep this habit? And from there, you have that choice to either take accountability, or you can kind of let it fall away. And, maybe it's not a habit you wanted to do, but you'll also know that too, because maybe you'll regret it or whatever you might be. But my point I'm trying to make here is mindfulness is going to open the door to a whole world of new possibilities, because you are aware of what's going on in your head, and it makes understanding why you do these negative habits all the more easier. So a quick recap: in order to get rid of a habit you don't want, you need to find what you're gaining from it on a deeper level and replace it with a healthier alternative. I don't know why I can't say healthier. To form a new habit, you need to make it easy, and you need to track your progress. Start with 2 minutes and have some sort of visual indicator or accountability partner in all this to hold you accountable. And lastly, and most importantly, call yourself out for your own bullshit using meditation, because only you, at the end of the day, can hold yourself accountable. Only you can go out and do the habits that you're doing. People can force you all you want, hold you accountable all you want. You could have all these stickers on the calendar. If you are not your driving force, if you are not your own driving force, you're going to burn out pretty quickly. There's going to be a lot of resistance to it, and you may even start hating people in the process. Really be your own referee. That's the word. Really be your own referee and hold yourself accountable. I wish you luck. Thanks for watching.